My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2, or welcome to Echoes of the Void in Monster Train 2. Echoes of the Void is the second free DLC for the game. It includes 2 alternate bosses, an alternate boss for both Archeon and Kale, as well as 10 new artifacts, 4 new events, 2 new cosmetic options that are unlocked by the whole slew of new dimensional portal challenges, and one other thing that I am forgetting right now. As soon as I remember it, I'll let you know. Also, it is broken my better random mod at the moment. So, unfortunately, I think I have to go back to my original situation, which is I hit random a bunch of times. Wait, is there a double random? Is there not a double random? Oh no, so I can't even do that? Damn! Alright, well, we're going random, and I'm just gonna hope that it hits a clan combination that I haven't already completed C10 for. Hey, that's about half of them. We have Umbra with Exile Melting Remnants. Cool. So 2 making a morsel in the base deck with an alloyed construct is already quite strong. We've also got 2 Purifying Cleansers here for a sub-strategy running Burnouts, and a bunch of primitive molds. Interesting. Echoes of the Time Father is going to allow me to process... Oh, yay, I've got one of the new bosses! I looked up there and I saw Gale and I was like, no! But thankfully, Archeon is replaced with the Fleshweaver. Dominion's powers have merged a huge mass of bodies together into a powerful amalgam. Carve it down to size and then put them out of their misery. Spiked masses. Fleshlings have 2 damage, 5 health, and gain spikes 1. Oh boy, another spikes check in the game. Hey, I mean, if there's enough spikes check in the game, it's good. The only problem with having like only 1 or 2 spike checks in the game is most runs, you never need to account for it. And then, so it feels really bad building accounting for spikes or, you know, the enemy quick sweep or something like that into your run, when it's not necessarily going to be relevant. So if it's relevant more often, I'll build around it more often. Seraph Tahurna's Chosen of Savagery is going to be quick attacking with, well, no, not quick attacking, it's just the enemy's default attack faster than us. So we're going to have to quick attack with Sweep if we want to take out those Rage Wings in time. Or spells, hey, we could use spells too. This clan combination, probably not, but maybe. Have a look at our artifact first. Clan cards only offer rares. Oof. Interesting. Because the clan card drafts are not unit banners, which means that... Let's actually check in our logbook for a second here. For our unmastered cards. Oh hey, this is a new clanless card that I haven't seen. Interesting. Yeah, none of these are capable of being drafted, I don't think, right, from Shattered Halo? Or maybe they are possible, but only after boss fights, because this doesn't affect unit banners, which is the main location that you get units. Specifically banning units, obviously. Hymnists and all hymnists and imps and all these other things, they are in normal drafts. Mask of Penumbra, when you play your first morsel unit of turn, draw 1. I mean, considering I will absolutely be playing a morsel heavy strategy, considering I've got a Penumbra and Alloyed Construct, 2 copies of Making of Morsel in the base deck, and 5 Shade Splitters, absolutely can do that. Glutton. Lifesteal 2, Gorge for +4/+2. I really feel like I should probably just run the 1 consumption floor, and then the second one can perhaps be Trample. -1 energy a turn is completely fine by me. My default is I only need to play you and then you. I can set up on the top 2 lines. Annoying. Oh, yeah, no way I can do anything about that collector, unfortunately. Wah. Legitimately, all I've got to do is make sure this second line is fine. As long as it has enough fuel, it will beat the boss. Not enough fuel just yet, and that will absolutely do it. Get him, Construct. Just giving the Construct 2 fuel to start with does make it so much more viable. And Umbra Soul, backline damage in worlds where we've got the Seraphs at the end. Sorry, the Seraphs, the Rage Wings at the end. Pretty appealing. Also in a Morsel run. Entombed Explosive, a card that I actually do want to consistently hit with Primitive Mold that I can throw on the bottom floor. Yes, please. Merchant of Steel Remnant. Honestly, I do kind of just want to see 2 Remnant units. I'm looking obviously for Wickless Tycoon because I want the money. I would settle for Wickless Thug because I want the money. And if you gave me the Lady of the Reformed, I would take that as well because she's extremely powerful, allowing me to take more risks because I want the money. Dualism, Endless. These are interesting things. Are they interesting at the moment? No. Endless on the Entombed Explosive, yes. I feel like I should probably run a Sacrifice low floor, maybe. Pop a Wickless Baron down there. Get Endless on the Entombed. But I also really want to be reforming the Entombed, because if it's Endless, I do have to play it every turn. That's compelling. Maybe I even save my money here. I think the argument to save our money here is that getting, obviously, Quick or Mini Stone, Large Stone is really impactful. Multi-strike really impactful on Wickless Tycoon. I think we're powerful enough at the moment that we can afford to skip this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that second Merchant of Steel as well. Because I'm probably going to have to go capacity if I'm going to support the monstrous Penumbra enough. So if I'm going to have to go capacity, then I want to overstack my Harvest Floor a bunch as well. I don't want to play that Shield Steward. Yeah, but only because I really need to make sure that I still leave the space there for an explosive to be played. So they're hasting straight past this floor to the very top. Rude. I can get 59 damage on that line, which will push through both of you, so that's fine. And then additional energy. Some fuel there. I can sap up some damage, as well as the Wickless Baron gets a buff from them. Perfect. Finally getting that Entombed Explosive to die is so relevant in the worlds where I have Reform in every other hand than this one. The boss doesn't haste past the middle floor, right? I'm pretty sure the boss doesn't do this. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Urban Molds. Ugh. A Entombed Explosive down here. Look, I'll freeze the single Shade Splitter. I haven't really been freezing much effectively. Assault takes down their backliner, and then the rest of it is simple enough from there. So, with that Entumber Assault, I'm really hoping to upgrade it at the Merchant of Magic and then also dupe it. I do think a second copy of that in the deck will be particular... Ooh, up against Perils of Production, though. In a world where I've got some additional draw, I play Morsels almost every single turn, giving me a free target for that. It's really hard to argue that I don't want to take it. Perils! Hello! Whipless Recruitment? Are you good? Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. You're either useless... Well, I guess maybe you could give me the ability to run some stupid Ember Drain stuff later. I'm gonna take that. If I give that Permafrost, then I have the ability to run Furnace Tap. I can just put Furnace Tap on a unit and then Emberfrost, and then Wickless Recruitment the Ember Drain away. I haven't used it that way often. Well, I mean, quick +10, that goes on Alloyed Constructs. I feel like Titanite could easily go on the Wickless Baron. I don't need to reroll here. I really should have looked at this first. No! Does this actually change anything from what I would have done? I mean, like, I want Legion of Wax to go on the bottom line now, as part of the whole sacrificial thing. Would I have given it Quick, or would I have given it Titanite? No, I suspect not. I do want to give it good minion upgrades, but we're a while away from that. I've got to go capacity after the first area. Obviously, a mini stone would be incredible. Remove mask up a number for 2 random artifacts. Honestly, no, I suspect we're going to be artifact light, so give me +10 damage for all of our units, but -2 for each artifact we own. This might be one of the runs where we end up with, 6 artifacts at the very end. 2 of them boss relics. 1 of them the relic that you started with. Okay, so the upgraded version of this, okay, Fleshweaver, Mass 5. Mass is a buff that gives you 2 additional damage per stack. It powers your abilities. On Revenge, you create a Fleshling, and you lose Mass 1. Interesting. So I have to slice the mass off of you. I have to cut you down to size. Right, because you start with 17 damage, so you've got kind of like oppressively high damage at the start. Also, Spiked Mass. Fleshlings have 3 damage, 9 health, and gain spikes 2, rather than the original was 2, 5, and 1 for those. Alright. I think I'm not gonna go, huh? Damn, as soon as I get this capacity, we're ready to rock, baby. Yeah, 25 damage is a lot of the damage. Damage. I really want Entombed Explosions on bottom line because it takes out the Fallen Champion. New musical track here as well. Slaps. Oh, I can even use Echoes of the Time Father to hold the Wickless Recruitment for the... okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the Matrix now. You'd summon a unit that hits me for 3 and then has spikes too. So yeah, no, the unit that you summon on this lore would straight up kill the Penumbra. So I definitely need to throw the Entombed Explosive up here. And then we'll slice 2 stacks off of you, and then I'll just kill the remainder. Not a problem. This second floor definitely deserves these. I kind of want to hit the Echoes of the Time Father right now, because I have the ability to heal a unit and then remove the burnout I gave them. Could be relevant at the end of next turn. Oh, right, because the first fleshling was spawned halfway through the combat. Right, but we've got... Whoa, hang on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Buddy, excuse me. You've got too much mass on you. You were supposed to have mass 5. Why do you have mass 7 still? By what form are you gaining mass? If I kill something on your floor? No? You don't have a trigger for that. You don't have a siphon trigger. You confound me. Oh, hell yeah. This Entombed Explosive's gonna do a work. Yeah, we're just chomping with that one. Okay. Feel like I should probably full heal the Alloyed Construct and then remove it. There you go, no burnout for you. No Vengeful Shard for me. Fleshweaver's going to go to the top line next turn, so I really don't want to have a Savage Spearman, Lurking Miscreant, and Fleshweaver all trying to attack Penumbra. That would kill them. So I need to cut this line down to Sizemore. That's right, to Larry Sizemore. 332 and then 21. We actually lose the Spear Steward, but the Wickless Baron only gets healed here. It really depends on what morsels we get from Antumbra as to whether or not it's better to hit Lurking Miscreant or not. I'm going to strike the bottom. Perfect. Antumbra morsel defends us against both of these. Thank you. Definitely need to keep stacking fuel into my bad boy of fuel. Excuse me. Oh no, the Entombed Explosive is currently eating the fuel on that line. Oh, because it dies to its burnout. Good, disgusting, yucky. No, I don't want that to be the case. Alright, I'll probably take the opportunity to heavy buff the Wickless Baron down here then. Ah. Okay, never mind, we got another Entombed boss, so we can play that on the top line. We're all good! Oh, hell yeah, we even get back the one we chump blocked with. I absolutely need Entombra and Rubble to attack on this floor to carve some mass off of the boss. Strike, strike. Summon defensive unit with 9 health. Perfect. Strike summons another defensive unit. Good. All sorted. So yeah, we carved off 2 flesh in that fight. We collected 2 pounds of flesh. This you in the back line's got to be doing a lot of damage here. I just need fuel in this bad boy. we can't cut flesh off of you in the end? Oh no, you lose your revenge trigger for that. I mean, we're completely fine. We have one to fight, but that is not how I expected that one to go. I stand here a little embarrassed. Fleshweaver down. Ooh, baby. Glutton's Maw, specifically for the plus 15 it gives on Chomp. Really good. Trample, also really good on the Alloyed Construct as well. I also like the Remnant Pact here a little bit. It's definitely the lowest. It's one of the other two that I'll be taking. I really suspect it should be that Glutton's Maw. Munching once a turn is just so good. Ooh, Lady of the House. Yeah, see, the problem is I think I'm done with units for now. So yeah, I do have Purifying Cleanse to buff Lady of the House. But also, my bottom line currently is Harvest Unit Legion of Wax. My mid line is Alloyed Construct and all the morsels he can eat. And then the top line's Penumbra, so I don't really have space for any of you. Capacity first. I do really... The Merchant Trinkets, and especially the Celestial Alcove with 4 new events in it, is really appealing. Is it more appealing than perhaps holdover barrels of barrels of production, you know, lower cost makings, upgraded damage, Entumbra Assault, holdover Entumbra Assault, and then duping one of those? I suspect not. Oh, but I could get 2 trinkets. I wouldn't get to upgrade a single spell for so long, but I also lose 2 damage for all of my units if I get 2 trinkets, so... And I'll settle. Light Morgi! Make our monstrous more monstrous. Heal equal to its cost is utterly useless to us. -1 cost permafrost for something? I could put that on the wick list, but now that I know that now that I remember, rather that I have the Echo of the Time Father, it's a very expensive and unnecessary upgrade. -2 cost consume. I mean, like, I could just throw that on a primitive mold. Sure. Plus 20 magic power consume, less so. Reroll. Okay, that got a lot better. That got a lot better. So I think if I give holdover, God forbid I give holdover spell chain to barrels of production, then I just have infinite energy. It also gives me the ability to give 6 rage to a unit and then just cancel that out with a wickless. It's too impactful. I was entertaining it, and then I realized it's actually what I have to do. A second one, way too much. Way overboard. Absolutely unnecessary. A second wickless recruitment, though, at this point, honestly, not. I do still really want another Entumbra Assault in the deck, even if it's not upgraded. Oh no, another Entombed Explosive. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Even fully unupgraded, it's actually basically as best as it could be for us now. Number 7 units restore 150 health when they move up a floor, if they move up a floor. No, I suspect the enemies will move up floors here. I've got 3 full floors of fun for them to visit. I'd hate them to wimp out early and not get to see them all. I don't think I need to hold that with this recruitment. Wish I had better targets for that at the moment. I'll freeze this hand, because now I've got primitive molds to bring back Entombed Explosives and the Legion of Wax. Oh, you know what I should have done? Because I didn't need the additional energy that turn. I should have just held that card as well. Would have given me one more draw this turn. Yeah, that would have been a lot better. Let's give you that ability. Making Morsel, play that on your field. It can have the double buff. You eat it. Perfect. But I do want to reform, so okay, I'll still go for it. Screw it. I will use a single Spear Steward here just to collect that collector. Oh. So we're gonna be leaking 16 damage here. I think I just have to be okay with that. Oh no, it's not 16. I forgot. Guy healed as he went up. It was 36 instead. Oof, much worse. Look, it happens. Looks like all's well here. Oh, I've got the munch. I cannot believe that I forgot to munch. Oh, perfect. Now I have something to do with all of this additional energy I keep getting. Thankfully, our second line is strong enough that I don't really have to worry about all of the innumerable mistakes in this fight. Yeah, I got one of them. I have enough fuel. So yeah, all I need to do is play a defensive Legion of Wax. I don't need to eat again. I just need my allied construct still to be alive after all of the chumps have been blown away. Crucible extension, 4 more capacity. I could honestly see myself running that on the bottom floor so that I can use Legion of Wax and Entombed Explosive and, you know, throw additional things down there. Feasts, triggers, feeding on friendly units with Eaton, and Emberforge, no. I like Subsuming Blade, I really do. This still is pretty early to pick one up. But Mortal Entrapment is one of the best boss cards. It's so good at bosses. And I've got a lot of energy, which is usually the downside of it. Merchants of Steel are certainly really impactful at the moment, courtesy of the Legion of Wax. I will say another dupe being available another event being available. Possibly even the ability to finally get some use out of it. Tomb Assault, maybe? Our next available opportunity to get an upgrade for the Legion of Wax is after Kale. And then I would have exactly one opportunity. Alright, I'm fine with that. I mean, -2 consume and then permanently remove consume from Mortal Entrapment makes it pretty castable. I'll just +10 the Entom, bro. Double stack's unfortunately not effective in this deck. And look, I can -1 cost a Morsel Miner all I like, and I do like, so I will. But it's not really going to affect anything. Oh, I have some fire health for you, buddy. Resin Block! When a friendly unit dies, apply +10 damage to that unit. Yes. Too much. Sorry, bud. Just asking for too much. Gah, Legion of Wax. Ugh. You can be so good. I am not helping that case. Second Mortal Entrapment's much worse than the first one. Unless you're in the very end of the game and you're fighting only bosses, then it's really good. I think another Entomber Assault. I think I do need to take that now, yeah. Front. Non-boss enemy in each wave gains reanimate 1. Oh, perfect. I have 4 morsels for the second line. 5 morsels, actually, including my morsel miner from earlier for the second line this turn. That's perfect. We got a bunch of harvests on the bottom line as well. Grindelwald brings back a Legion of Wax, who is going to die, so I can give you a bunch of burnout as well. Yay! I lose a lot more damage than I gain by using Perils Production on that second line at the moment. Unfortunately, I will also miss the Collector. Alas. I really want a mini stone. Let's buff you, and then I'm going to eat you. Perfect. I'm glad that the Alloyed Construct has the Glutton's Maul so it can eat other twins, other wax. Otherwise, this would be a real tough proposition. Find a way to use these units effectively. I got enough capacity down here. I can just throw a shield seer down. Why not? I will probably hit Echoes at the Time Father this turn. Somewhat decent damage on the bottom line. Can I really assist that much? Don't. Just about how much fuel I can get into the Alloyed Construct, which unfortunately is only 1 fuel each turn for the next 2 turns. But your damage, 200 on a single. Yeah, you'll be enough to pop them. Especially if I let you eat another unit. That'll do it. I'll keep both shake flippers for next turn. Ooh. Gotta love Molten Entrapment. I will eat one of you. Perfect. Give the other one the ability to stick around until the end of the boss fight. I mean, Resin Block and Legion of Wax together, doing a lot of work. Cannibalize. Sacrifice. Add 3 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. There's also an opportunity here to take Void Binding. Damage Shield 2, Rage 6. Great things to put on the Alloyed Construct. However, I would need to clear its debuff. I think I'm doing that. Remnant Hose, 0 cost, extinguish summon 2 draft units. You just put that on the bottom floor and you let it go. I gotta say, Merchant of Arms is pretty appealing because of Glutton's Maw and Crucible extension. The only problem with that is I intend to get Draw. I don't want more Deployment Ember. I really need Draw. I want more Deployment Ember only so I can get a Glutton's out. I think I just have to wait for that to cycle through. This one's a Merchant of Trinkets for us. Oh, hell yeah. Void Fragment, one of the 10 new artifacts in the game. At the end of battle, purge a card. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 cards that I get to remove from the deck for the cost of 150. The first 3 removals cost 40, 60, and 80. So this is cheap. I'll take it. I'm not gonna write home about it. Home don't need to know about this. Volatile Gauge is nice, but if it screws up the cost of my Perils of Production, I can get really screwed there. But I also really like it. I'm gonna reroll. Abyssal Prism, another one of the first new 10, rather. The first time each turn you target a friendly unit with a spell, non-move effects also hit all other friendly units on the floor. Friendly unit with the spell. Damn, Untumbra is not gonna help me on that. Oh, God! No. Perils of Production is not gonna give 3 Rage and 2 Ember Drain to all friendly units on a floor. Absolutely not give me that Memorial Fund. And I'll be out of here, thank you. Get rid of these Spear Stewards as well. You tried? I am not interested. Thank you kindly. I'm gonna get rid of these Purifying Cleansers as well. They are some of the lowest played percentage cards in my deck. And it's not like they're building up to something to do later. Having Damage Shield and Spell Shield on the second floor is gonna be a problem. I wonder if I had to put my alloyed construct on the bottom line. Because otherwise the first hit of the alloyed construct is just nullified, so like it's really tough. You'd have to scale twice as high to do anything. I am admittedly quite concerned about this, actually. I wonder if the play pattern here is Alloyed Construct Wickless Baron on the bottom floor, and then just as many morsels they can get down there, so 3. And then Legion of Wax is on its own sacrificial floor, and then Penumbra is just on its own floor as well. I think it does have to be that. There needs to be a second follow-up after the Alloyed Construct. I don't need Primitive Mold just yet. I still will freeze 2 of them, though. I'm going to drop an Entombed Explosive, kill it myself, Primitive Mold to bring back the exact same Entombed Explosive, allowing us to do enough damage here. I get almost close enough to take out the Holy Cherub as well, unfortunately. Not exactly close enough. I don't think I do drop Shield Steward on this floor, but maybe I drop Shield Steward on this floor. Oh no, because I can reform and play another Wax there immediately next turn. The problem is that this Fallen Executioner is going to get another damage shield. It's going to come up, and I can't do anything about that. Actually, it gets 2 damage shield, because it got it from Gale, and it also got it from the Cherub at the same time there. Which means this thing goes up to the top with... It goes up to the top. Can't even use the primitive holds yet. I think this burnout on the bottom line is really good defense against a lot of damage. Does good damage, rather. God, I was hoping I was going to draw the Perils of Production here. It's so much better. Okay, Perils of Production, Void Binding, and then I'm going to remove 7 Ember Drain, so I don't have to worry about that now. Cleanse this bottom line something fierce. Can't summon out the next one just yet. So this Roll Morsel on the top line is just removing another damage shield from the enemy, which saves us another 6 damage from them. Because they're going to do 12. There's our Glutton's Maw. We are now absolutely off to the races on bottom line. Just got to survive the top line. Did it. Remnant Hosts. Shade Split put you in the back line, and then I eat the Remnant Host. And then both of those drafts get killed as well. Perfect. I really need to mini-stone the Twin of Wax. I'm having a lot of difficulty getting another Twin of Wax down until the first Legion has entirely died. Perfect. Stop the Entrumber Assault on the bottom line. Boss is always going to be our day's target there. I only need to chump one thing on the top line in order to save my unit. Single Entombed Explosive saves the top line. I'm gonna give more space to this bottom line, this mid line, so that I can just keep summoning. Allied Construct, you do want to munch. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's not okay. You are kidding me. Saves my life, 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 saves my life. Do the Entember Assaults do it as well, don't they? Yeah, because I just hit my own Twin of Wax and then I play the jump blocks. I have drawn the this one's holdover, obviously. I've drawn the only 4 cards in the deck that can't do anything about this, I guess also the 2 Vengeful Shards in the deck. Can't do anything about this Chosen Sniper. Which will guarantee that I lose. That's very mean. I just didn't think drawing this hand was possible. There's 7 cards out of 21 that are bad, and we picked 4 of them. Unfortunately, I believe there's nothing I can do on this. It's either reset or accept this loss. Oof. I'm going to restart the fight. I'm going to consider this one a loss. But it's new patch. I would like to continue the run, please. I can do pretty much exactly the same thing. I think I had the right layout. Everything else was a little long. I say everything else. Literally one instance. Ugh. Anyway. Continuing on. Let's... God, a shade split. G2 molds. They're important. Play this on the bottom line. Take it out. Bring it back. Maybe I should just throw a shield shield in this line as well. It doesn't matter because it gets 2 Divine Shield at the end of the turn anyway. I mean, look, it's enough to get both of those down, saving his 12 health on that top line as well. I'll do it. Of those entombed explosives in the reform pool now. Ooh. That top line looks like a bit of a struggle at the moment. I mean, I definitely want to be stunning the boss. Not to get both of the top line down. Yep. That's the turn that was killing us before. All that Ember Drain. Straight up removed. Then... Supply's fine, so... Summon you. Eat you. Oh yeah, you are more than welcome to go up to that top line and try your luck. There we go, finally! Legion of Wax! Yeah, there was another one in the deck somewhere. Oh, we're doing 180 damage in a single strike on the bottom line. That'll do it. There you go, have at him, buddy. Second week Lexus Recruitment's not bad. But Shard Mitosis is probably more impactful for us. Draw. Oh yeah, Purge, yay. It's not getting rid of some of these shield stewards. This is the only remaining Merchant of Steel I have access to, so it's my only opportunity to get upgrades relevant to my... upgrades relevant to my Legion of Wax. Well, that's fun. Multi-strike and burn out one so that it dies. That's good. Swift Steel Dagger. Do I need to give quick? Oh, to my Monstrous Trampler, I absolutely do, yes. Multi-strike. I gotta say, obviously, the Alloyed Construct would be pretty happy to see that as well. However, the Allied Construct would also be pretty happy to just hold a large stone at the moment, increase its base stats, make it much more viable from the very start of the game. And then I go Burnout 1, Multi-Strike 1 on Legion Wax. They are going to do insane damage, and they're going to die very quickly, and I'm going to resummon them, and then they're going to do insane damage, and then they're going to die very quickly, and then I'm going to summon them again. With almost no minions left in the deck that really want to get another upgrade, outside of maybe Endless on Remnant Draft, but I don't think I'm doing that much Harvest tech to really worry about that. It's time for us to head on. Making one energy per turn. It's going to be annoying in deployment phase. So I'm just not going to get my Wickless Tycoon. Just hold the rest of these. Yeah, this is tough. The Eval Gladiator stuff. It's dropping and making for Morsel, and then having the ability to hit that with Shroud Mitosis is going to be great for us. Nope. Obviously not where I was intending to put that unit. Maybe our Gladiator is going to be a bit of a problem next floor. Unfortunately, I don't really have the ability to do anything about it. Oh, right, with the 5 damage on all of our units from the Razor, we're actually capable of taking out some of the enemies on this floor. Ah, perfect. The enemies here have also elected to give me... Perfect. Fusion Wax, welcome back. Get him. Yeah, it doesn't matter to reveal you to damage or not. Well, it does matter next turn. Okay, I'll reveal you to damage. Oh, perfect timing for that Entumber Assault to be in my hands. Definitely got to Resonant Ruin those away. I'd love to play some additional stuff, but I'm not taking Vampire damage at this point. Thank you too much. Perfect, we're fine now. We'll drop Wickless Baron on the bottom floor. I've got Wickless Recruitment held and 6 damage a turn going on the constructs. I'm gonna give a bunch of rage to the construct. 6 rage. It's not a bunch, it's rage. It's some rage. I'm gonna give some rage to the construct. There we go. If I put a Remnant Host in front, unfortunately it would be the only thing that died. But I can put an Entombed Explosive in front and that won't be the same situation. And then Wickless Recruit, do that. You're going to go up to the next floor. That Penumbra is basically going to kill. That Penumbra on top line might need a little help next turn. This unit's dying of burnout, so I'm going to give it a bunch of additional damage there. That's going to be a problem next floor, so sooner I deal with it, the better off we'll be. There's the additional damage and quick speed. Penumbra kills on top line now. Primitive Mold, you are pulling back from what cards? Legion of Wax and Entombed Explosive. I would be able to play both of those this turn. So I'm happy fishing. I want to pull Shade Splitter first, though. Perfect, because it gives me a Rubble Morsel. I eat the Rubble Morsel, and then I have the energy to play the other one as well. Okay. We're doing good frontline damage on the bottom line. Admittedly, it really feels like the Legion of Wax should be a lot bigger than it is. Perfect. That Entombed Explosive's enough to get the second to form duo, so I don't have to worry about that damage coming in. I do want to eat this turn, so I'm just going to summon and eat the draft unit. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Legion of Wax is ridiculous against bosses. It's just, struggles against, only, everything else. This top line is, a problem. That added a lot of damage to the bottom line. No, because the Chosen Prayer Stone would get hit by these and that'd make it more powerful. Yeah, the problem is if this line goes to the top, I literally do just die. And I don't think... I wanted to see if I had the ability to resolve the fight on the bottom line. I don't, it looks like. So the next port of call is checking whether or not I have the ability to defend the top line with the single space that I have there. I strongly suspect the answer to that one would be no. It's not like playing the Remnant Host behind will do anything. It'll attack and then it'll die. It won't also attack from the drafts, and even that wouldn't be enough. I think the only other thing I can even think of possibly working here is getting a... Guess I can do that, whatever. Getting like additional harvests this way. Yeah, no, we end up at a limit. We top out around 1800 against the boss there. Oh, that's so tragic. Just wasn't able to conquer enough damage to be able to do this. I mean, honestly, not having access to some consistent sweep in the world where you're fighting the deformed duos, they've just got constant reanimate in the backline, so really you need to sweep once, and then twice, and then 3 times in order to be able to confirm those kills. This clan combination's not especially good at doing that, unfortunately. Damn. Perhaps holdover and Tumbra Assault was much more important than the holdover of the Barrels of Production. It's just I feel like this is all of my energy, giving me the ability to do whatever else I want. But also, a lot of the time it's been more energy than I've needed, admittedly. This one's done. GG game. I'm afraid you managed to get me. Did it have to be the first run in the new episode, the new DLC? Did it have to be? Did I have to lose my streak on? Let's head back to the outpost. I'm gonna get that done in the next episode with that clan combination? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. That clan combination could have been one of the clan combinations that I've already completed as well, because the better random mod has broken. So I'm just gonna be randoming for a while until at least that is fixed, or I have a better solution. For the moment though, My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2 Echoes of the Void. We got to play with one of the new artifacts and against one of the new bosses, and we did beat that one. It was the bosses from the original MT2 that killed us. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.